David, obviously a really tough defeat to take. Just sum up that performance for me.
Listen, see, fundamentally, and I've never said this since I've stood here, but it's not good enough. Fact of the matter, and we've got to do better than that. The players know that, they've got to do better than that. I think in the first half we changed a few things to try and give us a chance to score goals, and we did alright at the start of the game. Just the quality at times has let us down. We get the ball away a bit too much, and in the start of the second half, to be fair, was another really poor goal. We've got to do better off a set play, but after that, I mean, anybody that watched that game, I mean, we could have scored 5-6 goals. We've got to do better in front of the goal, but it's been the same Achilles heel since I've come in here, and a lot of everything else is said about it. Players know that in that final third we just don't score enough goals, and if you look at the chance after chance after chance, we should at least come away with a draw. We don't come away with a draw, and it's just very frustrating because, but again, fundamentally you can make excuses and stuff like that, but we've got to find a way to put the ball in the net, particularly against a team that's bottom of the league, and I know that, and the players know that and to say to supporters and anyone else that it ain't good enough from our point of view, and it's got to be better than that. We're trying everything we can to try and create more, score more, and you couldn't ask for any more opportunities in the second half, but for various reasons we don't put the ball in the net, and when you don't put the ball in the net, you've got to make sure you try and get a clean sheet, and that's 2 games in a row where we've actually done well in parts of the game, and we've had opportunities to score, and we give away two poor goals last week and a poor goal today, and if you do that, then unfortunately you're not going to get any points out of the game.
I'm not going to try and make excuses. You obviously said that you feel it's not good enough, but we were denied a penalty right at the end. What's your reaction to that?
It's an absolute embarrassment, and it's not the first. Last week there was decisions, and I tried to keep my counsel on it and say about it, but that is a disgrace. I mean, as I've said to referees, people's jobs at risk at the football club and players' careers and stuff like that. They've got to be better than that. The level is not good enough, and it's week after week after week, but that today is absolutely ridiculous. Everybody can see that Tyler's boots off. It should be a red card and a penalty. It is that clear now, and that's even before us watching it back. I just hope he apologises for the terrible mistake. And the thing is, assessor was here today, which is going to be interesting to see if they actually mark him up or down. But it was the same last week. Massive decisions in games, and they've got to be better than that, because this isn't fair in our football club that 2 weeks in a row that you've got decisions that are out with your hand. We'll accept the fact we've got to defend the set pieces better, and we'll accept the fact we've got to do better with the chances, but what we can't accept the fact is decisions that are making massive repercussions in a game, because that was a penalty. You'd like to think you'd score it, you got away with at least a point, but he doesn't give it, and for the life of me, and what I don't understand is that you try and speak to the fourth, there's such an arrogance about it. They just got to accept they're wrong, and it'd be nice if they did accept they're wrong, because then they could maybe apologise, because that's not acceptable. And for fairness to Tyler, because he actually did well today at times, he getting in really good areas, and there was other things in general in the game as well. He's been fouled, doesn't get given the foul. It's bizarre, to be honest with you, absolutely bizarre, and I would encourage MD to watch that, and it'll be interesting to see, but I really hope the referee watches that back, and I hope that he lifts the phone to apologise to our football club for such a terrible decision.
You obviously saw Nick Houghton come off at half time. How is he?
Yeah, listen, we had a bit of an issue. Nick wasn't well. He was really unwell last night, he was sick. This morning felt a bit better, and it was a risk, but again, because he is your top goal scorer, we just thought it was worth the risk. He thought it was worth the risk to play him, but as you can see, he wasn't himself. Unfortunately, unfortunately, our physio wasn't here today. She's not well. Obviously a bug, and Nick unfortunately picked something up, and he was really struggling. But to be fair to him, he got on with it, and he tried to get on with the game, but he just was nowhere near the level that he can be because he was so unwell. But again, with the numbers and stuff like that in those areas, we just decided to take the risk on it, and that's why he had to come off. So we'll just have to wait and see how he is in the next couple of days.